The following program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. Actually, screw that. The following program, The Nightcap Live, is set for the most immature audience on the planet. That's right, we have people that tune in and week out from all around the globe, so we hope that you have a little bit of a sense of humour, you don't mind adult content, and you don't mind little words like boobs and titties and ball sacks and, you know, all the other stuff that goes with it, like, I don't know, vaginas. It doesn't really matter if you've got a sense of humour, you're gonna love it here on the show. Hell, you might even hear some fart jokes, and that's okay too, because farts are funny. We've also got a very, very unhealthy infatuation with bells. So you might hear that throughout the course of the show, but relax. It's all in good fun. So this is what I suggest. I suggest that you take your shirt off, get naked if you want, and get ready to have some fun here on The Nightcap. Welcome aboard Nightcap Rail. We hope that you enjoy your travel. All we ask is you refrain from pushing your boobs, balls and penis up against the windows of the train. This has caused serious injury to farmers in the local area. Thank you again for riding the Nightcap Express. Welcome back to the Nightcap, coming live around the world. A big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic viewers as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is, of course, the Nightcap Live. This is where things go a bit crazier, a little bit more nuttier, a little bit more adult, and dare I say, just a little bit more feet involved, according to the chat earlier today. Lots of feet floating around the chat today. But how does that matter? This is... All right. I went to talk over people then.
You're blue.
I am very blue. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. I am.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the lighting. I've tried to fix the lighting, but apparently I'm just blue. We're just going to have to deal with the fact that I am currently blue tonight, and that's all there is to it. So I'll pretend that it didn't happen.
In the parlance, we do work blue.
Well, yes, this is true. This is very, very true.
As we say, naughty words.
We do. We do like boobs and vaginas, apparently.
Yeah, we just heard it in the intro.
Yeah, I think it's time for a new intro too.
Yeah.
I've got the painters in. They're in the Nightcap Tavern, and they're rebuilding the insides there. So I don't want to release the new one until they've finished fixing up everything in there, so I can run the camera through there. And then everyone knows that it's a new interior. Everyone's happy. They can see the interior.
Okay.
That was 100% worth the fucking wait. I did the math on that. It's been it's been a full year that train and everything like that's been in it. It's all been there. So it's been over 12 months now. So it's time for a change. It's time for a bit of a new voiceover. We'll get a new voice person in to do the voicing, probably me, and they can do the voiceover. Yeah. Unless you want to do the voiceover, then you do it. Yeah.
Off.
That's right. I don't know.
I'd say anything silly like
that. Welcome, everybody. Let's get down and dirty with one another on the far side of the studio. He's, of course, the Lord of Rock and Roll, the king of all that is metal, and one of 3 Hall of Famers. He's, of course, Parking Nick.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. Hope you're good.
So far, so good. How are you?
I'm great, but you know that.
Are you ready for Wombat Combat?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Got to be ready for Wombat Combat.
Too early to say fuck? No, 5 minutes.
No,
right?
No, you're right, cunt. Get right into it.
Arrives at question 1. Otherwise, we'll be ratchet by the end of the show.
Hooray!
Thank you, Caveman, for the... Yeah.
You got the look.
Yep.
Right there in in the center part of the studio, making her triumphant return, wearing a shirt that I actually thought was Falco from Neverending Story, but it's not. She's, of course, the fiery redhead that is the regal lady of the Udall and Crochet Division. It's Secret Agnes.
That's me.
It is you. From the angle of your norks and everything like that, honestly, I thought it was Falco from Neverending Story. I'm like, turn around.
And now that a word on.
No, it was just like all I could see was the eyes just peering over the top of where the camera frame is. And I thought to myself, hey, it's Falco. And I'm like, no, it's not Falco, actually.
No. It's not. But, yeah.
Was that his name? Falco? I don't know. One of them's a singer, and it's not him. That's Falco. Falco's the singer.
Peter Falconio. He's come back.
He's back again.
It could be Draco Malfoy.
Could be Draco Malfoy.
Remember him?
Yes.
Yeah, thought so.
There you go. Falcar. Thank you very much, Samo. Samo was not. He's like, it's Falcar.
Yep.
Some kids have never watched Atrax drown, and it fucking shows. That was like, if you want to relive child trauma, watch fucking Neverending Story in your adult life, and you will realize how much you suppressed what took place in the bloody swamp of sadness. Fuck me. I relived that the other week, and I'm like, fucking hell. How did I forget this? Atrax was a horse.
Mm-hmm.
He got stuck. Oh, Atrax gets... There's kids trying to drag his horse, and you've now developed a bond with this horse. This horse has done some pretty good shit during this movie. And you're like, I'm with the horse. Fuck everything else that happens in the movie. I'm backing the horse 100%. And then you get with the horse, and then he drags it through the swamp of sadness. And you're like, don't take him through the swamp of sadness. For fuck's sake, don't take him in there, because whenever you get upset in the swamp of sadness, the swamp swallows you whole. And then, of course, fucking Atrax, the horse, gets caught in the swamp of sadness. He's trying to pull the horse out of the swamp. He's getting upset. The horse keeps sinking. He's getting more and more upset, and the horse fucking drowns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't quite dealt with that yet.
Uh-huh. I watched it as a kid, but I don't remember any of it.
Farlek, too.
Yeah,
I'm all right with Farlek being dead.
But I do happen to know that there is a thing about like a quicksand fetish.
Oh.
People
Well, then
have like there's a whole porn industry around.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, we watched a doco on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
like an actual,
a real one.
actual documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real B grade, like Scream Queen stuff. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh,
Help!
Well, now-
Help! I'm sinking. Yeah.
What are you doing, step bro?
Yeah.
But isn't the whole idea of porn like people get less dressed as opposed to more covered up?
Yeah. I can see the fault.
Maybe they get more stuck, so that's part of the allure.
Oh,
Yeah, more helpless.
okay.
I've never watched it. I know where it's come from. It's people from our generation that grew up watching Atrax get fucking swallowed, and they went, I could probably jerk it to this.
Yeah, fair cool.
It's not going to be the easiest one I've ever had, but it's still
but-
it's still a chalk up in the W column.
Absolutely.
Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours. Why don't we do the terms and conditions of play? Let's knock that out of the park, and then we can get right down and dirty with one another, preferably not in some kind of quicksand porn or the swamp of sadness, but we'll get down and dirty with one another nonetheless. So, if you are new to the show, just relax. You don't have to do much in this particular part. If you're watching us on replay or you've come over from the other videos and you're like, I'm going to be part of this, relax. You don't have to do anything here. But the rest of you, everyone else who knows what's going on, let's do it together. As I say, take a deep breath in. And then I say, if you, that's right, you, who's not as blue as me, would like to be part of the fun and all excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. In fact, there's two ways to do it. One, jump on your Facebook computer top device, type in 4 magical words. Hit join now, and after 18 grueling weeks of trying to figure out exactly what the rock creature in Neverending Story's role was, you too can graduate into the ranks of the Nightcap Nation, and you can even join the Facebook live chat that happens throughout the course of the show and your life.
Well, you could, and we'd like you in there because it's pretty sparse at the moment. We've got Sentry, who's a dual citizen.
Dual citizen.
Yes. And the Tones.
The Tones. I know the Tones.
Yeah.
I haven't
Tones is
seen him
there.
naked, but I know who he is.
If you're in the same room, if I was in the same room, it'd be Tones and I.
Ah, I see what you did there, and I'm going to raise you. Well done.
Thank you. I'm amazed that I even know what a Tones and I is.
Yeah, that's way too pop culture for me to even know what that means. I think she's an Australian. Does that sound right?
Yeah, Frankston.
Yeah.
She's a Frankston
Who's
girl.
famous for not fucking much.
Dance monkeying. Which is
Isn't that racist?
I was going to say, it's pretty racist, that, isn't it?
Well, she is from Frankston.
Well, we get her.
Oh, is she a she?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if that's what she identifies.
Because there's that
as.
drummer thing.
It's a thing.
Isn't. And people get all het up about the drummer thing.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what any of these words mean.
Yeah, well, whatever. Moving on.
The other way that you can be part of the fun and or excitement is in our YouTube chat as well. And there is a lot of cool people hanging out there today. Everyone from Timo. Timo's there. Timo likes a bit of horse.
Timo.
Timo. Don't get him from Timo.
That's a very Scandinavian name, Timo, isn't it? Oh, with a double E, Casella. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Well,
Oh,
Lisa's
and
there.
it's horse meat, so yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Kenny.
Hmm?
Kenny Man's there.
Candyman.
Yeah. So it's
Kenny,
Lisa.
yeah, Lisa's there. Jason's there. Jason was one of the first. Sentry's there, who's going under her other alias at the moment because she was banned for doing naughty things. I think she called an auditor a cunling or something like that. I can't remember what she called him, but she got him something, and they got her banned. P. Barnes is there. Probing Time 666.
Probing Time,
Daryl.
Daryl.
Yeah, Dazza.
Adamus,
is
yeah.
there. Rob Robster's there as well.
Yeah, Robster's. Robster's still our only Don't Be Silly member.
He is. Simo's there. I think I've brought up Adamus twice now. Adam, I'll say it again. P. Barnes second's there. The list keeps going. Harry's there as well, recently out of hospital. It was penis related, from my understanding of things. The caveman's there as well. Jason's there. Jason, actually, I think Caveman lives in Tumut. I wonder how he went with the bloody storms that went rolling through the Riverina over the last little while. All right. Got a bit wet there. Bit of hot and heavy. Now this next bit, our first segment for today, we haven't done for a while, and it does take a minute or two. So why don't we load that up?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. You got smashed. Yeah, but how was Tumut?
Yeah.
And were you able to tell that Tumut got smashed? It was like a Renner thing. Like,
yeah.
We think that happened during the storms, but why don't we test everyone's knowledge and do 2 truths and a lie?
Oh.
Roll the clippy thing.
Save the Tylers.
Oh, sorry. Go again.
Save the Tylers is in the house.
Oh, Save the Tyler up there in North to Alaska is where he is. Now we can roll the clippy thing. Two truths and a lie. That was worth it, wasn't it? That was $20 well spent, that. You're on mute still. Yeah, still on mute.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we go.
It was
don't
funky.
mind, man. Yeah.
I how is okay? Two truths and a lie. For those that are new to the show, I've never seen this particular part before. Oh, Real Lemon Shady's there as well.
Wait.
Who's the wombat? All of us. That's why we're in battle. We
Okay.
recently beat the emus. Well, actually, we didn't beat them, but we've come to an understanding they can fuck our significant others. But we feel like we could probably take on a wombat. So we have a feeling that's out of all the creatures that we own, that's probably the
apparently the emu ceasefire is not the only one that's been announced today.
Oh, is the glaziers in Gaza finally going to have a bit of a catch-up game, are they?
I think they're getting that for a couple of days.
Good on them. Smoke, boys. Smoke if you got them. So, two truths and a lie. It's exactly what it is in the title. We're going to tell two truths and a lie about one another, and the others have to try and figure out which one is the lie.
Well, we're going to tell them about ourselves.
Oh, yes. About us. Yes. That makes more sense. So who would like to kick underway with their two truths and one lie whilst the other two try and figure out exactly which one was what?
Let's start with you.
With me? All right.
Yeah, you.
Start.
Yeah, you. If you
Me?
want to be part of the fun on that. Oh, hang on, wrong script.
Blue. Da-da-dee-da-dee-da. More purple. All right. Two truths, one lie. Okay, first one is back when I worked in the g'day to Michael, who's motorcycle Michael to be precise. There you go. Permission to come aboard. Permission granted. Come and sit down.
Bike Mike. Welcome.
Okay, so when working in the prison system, I had a inmate who was on visits, and in visits we do a strip search before and after, and during the after part of the visit where we were doing the search again, he's come walking up the walkway, and he's doing the penguin walk, like yep, I'm cool.
Yep.
And immediately we went, no, you're not, mate, come in here. And we brought him in, and he had the orange juice, 300 mil or 600 mil bottles, the ones that people used to make bongs and shit out of. He had one of them up his ass, packed full of weed. It was so stuck in there that we had to use a pen. I'm like,
oh, really?
Like smacking the pen so I could pierce the orange juice and pull it out so we could get it out. Right? So there's one. The second one is I was on a team that was tasked in Eastern Health when I did hospital security, where I had to oversee with the doctors and stuff, obviously, electoral convulsive therapy, the ECTs, where they stick the electrodes to the old noggin and zap the brain. So I had to be on the team that had to deal with them. And I was once asked to come in and assist the Wagga Police Department with their detective unit to bring the dog that we had at the jail, the sniffer dog that we had at the jail, into Coringal, for those that are knowing of the area, where there was a known street where drugs were prominent, and Jasper and myself, every street in Coringal. So Jasper's handler, and myself were nominated from the jail to go and deal with the crooks that were selling drugs on the street, because it's Wagga. They don't have their own dog, so they used to just borrow the jails. Mm-hmm. There they are. There's me three. Yeah. Tell me which one's the lie, which one's the truth. And you can ask questions, by the way, for those that are playing along at home.
I reckon it's the last one.
You reckon it's the last one? I didn't. I didn't take.
Yep.
I wasn't on the team to deal with the dog.
Because you're not a dog handler.
No, but I was part of Camp X-Ray, which were the dog handler team, so part of the intel operations.
No, I reckon it's that last one.
You reckon it's the last one? What about you, Secret Agent Ness?
Well, I'm just wondering, have you had like electroshock therapy this week? Is that why your head's bald?
That's exactly what
I'm saying.
Which I think that's what's thrown off the entire white balance of this room. is the fact that the blue light's now reflecting off the bald head, and it's gone. No, that's it. Everything's blue now.
We got P-Bones the second reckons the second one's a lie.
Mhm.
And Candyman reckons the third one is horse shit.
Mhm.
Horse shit. All right. And Secret Agent Ash, you think it's number 2? Was that right?
No, I was just asking a question.
Oh, okay. Right. And Odd Brothers.
I'm going number 1, the Orchie bottle.
You don't reckon the orange juice bottle packed full of drugs was pried out with a pen?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready? You ready for the reveal?
Mm-hmm.
I never actually dealt with the dog outside of the jail, but then they did send the dog down to Kringle, but I wasn't part of that.
Yep. There you go.
But yes, I have indeed removed drugs out of a prisoner's ass with a pen, and I was part of hospital security in Eastern Health, where part of our treatment plan for some of the people in what was known as that time as Upton House, or the psychiatric unit, where they would do ECTs, which was the electroconvulsive therapy, and the psychiatrist that we had at the time was a bit nervous about the guys and girls that came in to get it done until they were heavily sedated, and once they were heavily sedated, then
back all there.
Yeah, and then I'd take a prop at the door because they had been known to wake up during that process, so I would have to be part of that team. So. But yeah, no, I have worked with the dog in the jail, but not outside the jail.
Okay.
But Jeff Kennedy did actually have to take the dog down there. So
there you go.
It's 50-50. All right, there you go. That's how it's done.
Yeah, and we haven't got enough. The like to viewer ratio is out.
Oh no!
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sentry.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pen's been in a few places, Harry. And my hands have been in more places. You spot on there, P-Bones. Who's next? Who's stepping up to the plate?
You going or am I?
You go.
Okay. I have got food-based truths and lies tonight.
Oh, I do like your food-based truth ones.
I like food.
Yeah, I like it.
No, this will be difficult, I think.
So it's 3 foods that I hate. 3 foods that I hate.
All
so,
three.
So the first one is rum and raisin ice cream.
I love rum raisin ice cream.
What the fuck? There's no rum. Where's the rum?
What?
Nobody knows where the rum is in rum and raisin.
Where's the rum?
And raisins. You can't taste rum. And why put raisins with it? If you want rum ice cream, just have rum ice cream.
Yeah.
And I think the only...
I was going to say, it does taste like... No, it doesn't.
No,
I got all
no,
that.
it doesn't
taste like rum. No, I was going to say, I thought it did taste like rum, but that was before I knew what rum tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I think the only thing that rum and raisin ice cream is actually good for is distracting idiots in the ice cream shop so they can eat that. So I can eat the good flavors instead. And I also hate rocket, also known as roquette. That lettuce stuff, which is actually dandelion leaves.
Oh,
and yeah, it's hideous. It's meant to have like this peppery flavor, but it just infects everything that's been like within the same plate radius of it, and it imparts its flavor onto everything, and it's just bitter and awful. And the other thing that I hate is snot blocks. So vanilla slice.
That'll throw off the international viewers.
Yeah, well, vanilla slice. Vanilla slice is different all over the world. And in Australia, it's meant to have like layers of flaky pastry. You get 2 thin cardboard tasting bits of cardboard. And the custard inside, it's meant to be like nice solid custard, but they mix it up with whipped cream, so it doesn't even taste like custard. And then they put passion fruit icing on it, which is some sort of nuclear mutant stuff, which is it doesn't taste like passion fruit. And every way you go to eat it, you get sticky fingers. Like if you hold it on the top, you get sticky fingers from the icing. If you hold it on the sides, the custard stuff comes out the sides. Yeah, and it just goes everywhere. And you try to bite into it, the custard oozes out. It's an awful food, and it's snot.
I'm going with that one because you seem real pissed about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was too much. There was too much detail in that one not to be a lie.
What about you, Parking Nick?
I think I know,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's Rocket.
I do hate Rocket.
Mm.
That's true.
Yeah.
So that leaves two others. Which one's the lie?
So which one's the lie?
No, Rock. Oh yeah.
No, she just said that one's true, so that's not the lie.
Oh yeah. Fuck. I should have listened, shouldn't I?
Rum and raisin.
Yeah.
Say
Rum and
vanilla
raisin.
slice.
Rum and raisin.
Rum and raisin.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. All right.
Rob's just saying if I hang around Essex, I'll get sticky fingers.
Hang around.
That's
Woodlawn.
my job.
Yeah, I'm sticking with vanilla slice because who hates vanilla slice? Like you would have to be one. You'd have to be dead at the core. Eat it with a fork. There's a way around it.
Reckon's the first one.
What's the first one? The first one is rum and raisin.
Rum raisin, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, which one's the real one?
I can tell you that rum and raisin sucks. It's never been a flavour. It should never have been a flavour. Rocket is evil, and vanilla slice is one of my favourite things in the world.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Hey,
Give her that! She's my girlfriend now, bro.
Yeah, no.
Even with that sticky, it's meant to be passion fruit icing on it. Still love it.
Yeah.
The taste is real. I don't care.
For those who never heard you being so careful with your words.
Well, I can tell you too that I love getting sticky fingers from it, and I love licking them as well.
Oh, who doesn't? Even when you have that fucking vanilla slice that was made by a baker who would prefer to be going balls deep into his girlfriend than working fucking at 2 a.m. in the morning to make vanilla slices for fuckers. Even if he kicked it across the floor, that's still best. That's like the best fucking vanilla slice that you're going to get your hands on that day.
G'day, Cicero.
Cicero. She's from
Well, while I was doing my research today, I did happen across a video from Beard Makes Food, and he ate a 3.6 kilo vanilla slice.
Fuck that.
Like this big.
He's fantastic.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's amazing. Took him just under 40 minutes, and he got it from a butcher shop in Hull.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who knows?
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
There you go. Couldn't do any of that.
Yeah.
All right, Parkin, step up to the plate. We're going to throw a fast one.
Okay. 2 truths and a lie.
Correct.
I am a patient person who is very good at waiting, but I hate it. As you know, I love motorsport. MotoGP is my favourite. But given the choice, I would rather watch Formula E, the electric cars, than Formula One.
He likes electric cars.
Yeah, but I love motorsport.
He does.
Motors.
And he does have an Elon Musk tattoo, I'll be honest.
No. No. The scar.
Number 3, I have an Elon Musk tattoo.
No. No. Should have been that. But as long-time viewers that know, my parents had 5 kids and only go 5 names. None of us has got a middle name.
It's true.
And for $150.60, including postage, I have applied to get a middle name.
Ah.
What's it going to be?
I'd rather not say, but it does start with R.
Okay.
Rapist.
He's always no, they won't let him have that.
Yeah, probably not allowed.
Okay.
I did look at. I
did
did look up what isn't acceptable, and would you believe, ranks is one of them. So you can't.
Yeah, I know.
Change your name to Captain.
Yeah, I know. I looked into it a few years ago to change my middle name to Captain, but they weren't going to.
Cannot be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I know that if you get a middle name starting with R,
yeah,
your initials will be NRG.
They will.
Uh-huh.
Energy.
Ravishing, Jason reckons is going to be your middle name. Or Rocket. Because Ness likes
Rambo,
Rocket.
yeah.
Rambo.
Yeah.
Rickler. Go Rickler. Because you can't have Hitler, so you might as well White
Okay,
Power
so-
Nick.
So what do we got? We've got middle name.
Middle name.
There is no way
Formula
you want
E.
electric. There is no
And
way.
me being patient.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know that you can be patient. That's
Won't.
I've
I can
seen-
hang
I've
around
seen-
you. Spend
Yeah,
half a day, hang up from you, and then go, I'll call you back in 5 minutes. And then spend the rest of me fucking day waiting for you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Here's a cunt.
Yeah, but you also know what Nick's like when it's time to say goodbye. Everyone's like, see you, hugs, kiss. Nick, he's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bye.
he's out the door.
I've said
Yeah.
goodbye.
Yeah.
We're going to watch that another conversation.
Yeah, Matt reckons it's the Formula E is bullshit. I'm actually going to back him up on that one. There is no way. But then
A
again,
few
you do
people have
like-
said that.
Yeah. Well, then again, I don't know.
Yeah, well, Jason,
Well, we
Matty,
went to the Formula One last year.
where
Did.
for free.
For
Yeah.
free, yeah.
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 I'm going to go. I don't reckon you've got a middle name. I don't
Century.
think you've applied for a middle name. That sounds like way too much paperwork for parking.
Well, remember, I had to get a birth certificate for that
Yeah.
job that I didn't get because the motherfuckers took so long getting it to me.
That's why I'm thinking there is no way you're dealing with birth, deaths, and marriages again on purpose. There's just no
And
fucking
where's
way.
your patience there?
It
Fucking
was costing
Australia
money
Post.
when there's no income.
Uh,
The people who've already taken my money and not
And it's-
doing their motherfucking job,
mhm.
I was impatient, but I couldn't hurry it up, could I?
Ah.
I'm going. There is no way you're dealing with birth, deaths, and marriages because you want to.
All good things come to those who wait.
All right. Do tell. Which one is the winner?
Yep, the middle name.
Yeah, thought as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the
Formula
name?
One's as boring as fucking batshit. They're
Except
all
when you get free tickets and you
Yeah.
get to see the
it's all,
flyovers.
yeah, it's all the roulettes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Formula is far more interesting because it's racing.
Yeah.
And Formula One's 78 parade laps with pit stops thrown in to give the illusion that someone else is winning.
Yeah.
And
Are they
the line,
allowed to run an
you know,
electrical
lawyers
cable?
sorted it out.
Yep.
No. They've got like
they just-
power ups and stuff.
Yeah, you have to drive offline, like around the outside of a corner instead of the inside, to actually get extra power in your car.
Oh, here I was
And
thinking
they're
maybe it was like
introducing-
bumper cars.
No, it's actually it's pretty cool. I quite like it, and they've got the electric motorbikes as well. But they sound fucking hilarious. It's
Oh,
great.
I couldn't-
It sounds like
could only
Astro
imagine.
Boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what was the R name that you were going to allegedly use in your certificate, by the way?
I don't know. I haven't thought of it.
Ronald,
Ronald,
that was
Rufrict.
Well, there it is. You could have gone with Royan Goyan.
Yeah, I could have. Oh, fucking wouldn't. I'm not that stupid.
Griffey's just turned up.
Yeah.
So we got Century. We got Cicero, Griffey. Everyone's coming out everywhere. Every time I see Cicero's name, I'll immediately, and I've spoken to her in Discord and that as well. And every time I see the name, I immediately go to, he had it coming. Hotel Cicero, the movie Chicago, or the play Chicago. They go to Hotel
Griffey,
Cicero.
yeah. Griffey.
Yeah. Never mind.
I don't watch movies. I don't know what you're talking about.
And
It was a
especially
stage
like
play.
musicals.
Yeah. I was going to say that's way out of your but then again, you've got all the patience in the world, mate. Why don't you just watch one?
I'm not stupid.
On that note, why don't we do a quick music? In fact, there's two of them jammed together to create that was a bit longer than I thought. It's going to be just on 5 minutes to be precise.
Oh, sweet.
So our first music for the day. 5 minutes, so you got time to go to the toilet, wash your face, then you can come back. And just because I'm blue, huppa dee buppy da, I feel like we could probably do a little bit of question time.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, let's do it, baby. Hit the music, and we'll be back.
Welcome to the nightcap. Question time. Question time.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, and for those that are playing along at home, that, of course, was Hailstorm, You Are a Pirate. And then there was another song that was piratey, and I can't remember the full name of the song. So that's on me.
It was an all right one.
It was an all right one. It's a very old sea shanty. And I wouldn't know the name of it, but it is skipped my memory for right now. Have I got brighter? How does that happen?
What, smarter? No.
No, that's never happened at all. Ballerina has turned up pretty in pink.
Yay!
I saw
Awesome.
Daniel in there as well. I forgot to mention Daniel has been listening from the start. So hello to him as well. I forgot to mention his name. Chris Beauty is also there. He's also a big fan of Hailstorm. Hate to rub it in, but we've met him.
Yeah.
I haven't.
We haven't even had him on the show once. No, you haven't. Not
Yeah,
yet.
did an interview. We've met them before a concert in Melbourne.
Yeah, stole their phone.
Yep.
Not the first
Hi,
time
Frank.
stolen us. G'day, Frank. Frank's here as well. He's late to
Frank's
the party, he says. Him and Ballerina are like together. Has anyone noticed that? I don't want to start rumors, but I will. They
I've
might be
only ever seen them in the same room together.
Yeah. What can you say? Don't want to start rumors, but I will. It is indeed time for the Nightcap. Question time. This is how it works on the Nightcap Nation Facebook group.
Join now.
You'll find questions 1 and
The other one.
on the board. They've been up for a wonderful amount of time. The great people of the Nightcap Nation have answered the questions throughout the course of the day. I'm now going to ask the question one by one. The people in that part of the studio, way over there, are going to utilize their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. Then I'll award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of the 2 rounds is declared the person with the most points at the end of 2 rounds. And they can do a few things with their points. They can use their points to combat climate change. They can use their points to fucking make climate change more factual. It's up to them. It's their points. I'm not going to tell them what they should do with them. I can only advise.
Yes, and we'll listen, Captain.
Good.
Yes, you're so wise and sage.
I like where this is going. Anyway, after that, what we're going to do is going to read what the nation
Had to say.
You might hear that, and that means we're going to keep on trucking because an answer has been accepted. Or you might hear this. Oh, and like the top capsule of a SpaceX rocket, that's just going to blow up in your face. It was pretty, though. I'll give it that.
Griffey wants my points.
Well, when Griffey ends up sending
We're
that...
still undecided at this point, and Probing John wants you to turn your fucking light down.
I don't know what light
Melting
it is.
the white light. It's melting his sunglasses.
Is it the white light that's doing the damage? I can turn it
Well,
down.
seeing there isn't any on your side.
Yeah. Well, I've got a white light on.
Well, is that a racism thing?
Yeah, I was trying to do a balance, but it's just no. Like even with this fucking light, even if I put this light on me, it still doesn't do fuck all.
Yeah, that's probably the one he's unhappy about.
Pants it off the forehead. There you go. I'll turn that one off and see what happens. Nothing. See, fucking nothing's happened. Still fucking blue. Whose idea was it to fuck around with the lights? Good on you.
Yeah.
I think we.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know.
So, Secret Agent S. Packing Nick, are you ready to play question time?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hit that fucking thingy. What's it called?
Graphic.
This thing. Graphic. Yeah,
Question 1. Question 1. 1.
Rum, pum, 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 pum.
Here we go. Hands on your very own buzzers as I ask the question. What task do you believe you could accomplish even though you have never tried or been taught how?
Yes.
Secret Agent, yes.
I reckon I could compete successfully in a vanilla slice snot block eating competition.
Oh. That's a callback joke, everyone. Anyone that's been watching the show.
Yeah.
That's a callback joke, and I appreciate callbacks.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I could go 3.6 kilos, but
no, it might be a bit much.
Yeah. But I reckon I could challenge people who were, used to it.
All right. I'm going to accept it.
Lemon Swoonie, 83. What are the other Lemon Swoonie 82s doing?
Oh. I don't know. Hang on, isn't that bloody Lemon Shady? She just changed her name. The real Lemon Shady?
Probably.
I don't know what's going on.
There's too many lemon people there.
There's lots of lemons. Just another lemon tree.
And I know where this question came from, Captain, because I reckon I still don't think you can.
And look, even Harry's chumped up with fly a helicopter. This is exactly the reason of this question. Last week on the show,
exactly the reason why I wouldn't be getting in a helicopter with either of you.
Yeah. And.
So there's the other one.
Yeah.
Same
I've never watched a YouTube tutorial on how a helicopter starts, but I figured out that there is a strong chance that I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm not going to say I'm going to be the greatest pilot ever. I'm just saying I should have enough basic knowledge to get the rotors spinning, and then I'll be like, all right, we're cool. We can get this going now. Everyone hold on.
We can go up now.
Yeah, I got this figured out.
I bet coming down will be the easy bit.
Do you know why I've jumped to this conclusion, I've jumped to this conclusion because I used to have like the original. Remember when the remote control helicopters first came out back in 03 or whatever it was? I had one, and you had to adjust the trim to fly the helicopter. So I figured out how to
adjust the trim to fly anything.
Yeah. But now I know how to do that. The rest of it's pretty much.
Now you know what it means.
Yeah. So now when I'm looking down, I go, I know exactly what these pedals are for.
Which one's the cyclic and which one's the collective, Captain? And what do they do?
The cyclic is the one that makes it go up and down, and the other one makes it speed up and slow down at whatever, like engine rev.
Go straight.
Am I right? Oh, I'm fucking right. Oh, I'm right.
You're close. You're close.
Look at that. Next step, helicopter.
Oh, God.
Next step, it's fucking helicopter time.
Bye. Bye, NCR.
Yeah, I'm going to be running down the street going, she's right, fellas. I've got it. Just get easy.
Yeah, just easy.
What is your answer, Mr. Nick, if you want to make it onto my helicopter?
Well, seeing as I can already fly multiple planes, what's your flight time, Captain? Much like Jason, I'm pretty sure I could drive, maybe not a V8 supercar, but I could drive a race car.
Yeah.
I have a good feel for mechanical things, and I start work quite late, so I've got a pretty good feel for when tyres are about to lose traction on a corner. So I think I'd get fairly close to the limit of a decent race car.
Well, okay, well. I had to go at a simulator in Dreamworld on the Gold Coast when it's like a setup where you sit in an actual skeleton simulator of a supercar, and you got a double clutch. You got to do the whatever to get it going.
And heel and towing,
yeah. And I gave it a crack, and I couldn't even get around turn one. I'm like, fucking hell, Jesus.
Yeah, there you go.
These things are fucking really temperamental. Like Jesus.
Yes.
I just sat there
And the faster you go, the better they work.
Mm. And the thing is when you stall them, you have to do the switch start as well. So you got to flip all your switches.
Yep.
To get fucking
Yeah.
the combustion.
Yep.
You go, all right, I got it.
Yep. While everyone's shooting past it.
And you got an instructor or whatever who hangs out on the other side of the car.
Yep.
Just stand because the car moves and all that sort of stuff. And you just he's trying to yell at you through the window how to start the car and that. And you're like, I know how to start a car. I know how to start a car. Where's the key? Fuck, I left my keys inside.
Alan, yes, you are calling me fat, and you're right. But no, I've never said I could drive a Formula One car because why the fuck would you? It's a waste of time. That's why I'm saying like a touring car.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Built for fat people. Thanks.
You do all right in a NASCAR. You only have to turn left then.
I actually quite like NASCAR.
Yeah, I'm a
There's
big
a
fan
lot more
of it
to it than meets the eye. Oh, there you go. Jason's driven one around Mellola.
Oh, there you go. I still reckon I could probably like if you're in one of the the NASCARs or V8 supercar, I could be in the helicopter just following you. Going, I got this. It's fine. Anyone feel like they can operate?
There's my motivation to drive fast.
I was gonna say, does anyone out there feel like they could probably operate a rotation? What do they call it? A globe camera that hangs on the bottom of a helicopter? Anyone figure they could give that a crack?
Not me.
No, I don't
Not with you.
I'm too busy with vanilla slices.
Well, shall we see what the nation?
And to say,
Let's do it. Let's fast games. A go game. What task do you believe you could accomplish, even though you have never tried or been taught how? Leading the charges, Luke. Luke reckons landing the A380 aircraft.
oh,
It's a big task.
big task, but you would have a co-pilot.
Yeah, and a lot of it's primarily computerized, isn't it? In those,
A lot of most planes, their airline has got auto land.
yeah.
That is miraculous. But why would you?
Yeah. I would.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be.
Paddle.
Yeah, I'd rather be hands-on with
Things. Yeah.
paddle things. Yes, correct.
I reckon I could probably.
Rudders.
That's
I could get it up. I'd be frightened to fucking land it, but I reckon I could probably get it up. But I don't reckon I could land the fucker.
Yeah. The landing an aeroplane is always the tricky bit because you've got a lot of things to balance.
Yeah. At least getting it up, you just got to floor the fucker. Like, I got it.
And not do a tail strike at the same time.
Yeah. You
that's
can't
not my
do.
problem.
Yeah, it will be if you have one.
That's future captain's problem.
Yeah. There's a lot to balance when you're landing a plane with the force, the flight of the lift versus weight across the.
Yeah. Radius Hattis reckons disassemble and correctly reassemble a car from the 1960s or 70s.
So Radius Hattis is on every American fucking car garage show.
Yep.
Ever notice they never ever take on anything with fuel injection, turbocharged?
And most of those cars from the 70s and the 60s primarily just there was one big fucking bolt that just ran through the center, and that's you just undo that, the rest of it falls apart.
Kinda.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about cars. I was just trying to guess. Wanted to sound tough. I'm really good at holding. Well, actually, don't ask my dad because he thinks I was shit at it. But apart from that, I thought I was pretty good holding a light.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right, Alan. The wind, gusting wind. Very difficult to land a plane in. Yep.
Yeah, taking off. Piss easy. Piece of piss.
No, I'm sure you think it is.
Well, look, I don't want to oversell the fact that I'm a helicopter pilot, but
No, you can even sell that. But yeah, all those American car shows, they never take on anything with any complexity. And apart from the fact that, one's got to wear a hat and the other one's got to have a ludicrous moustache and someone else has got to be a redneck, I can't pick those shows.
Even Ludacris doesn't want to be on those shows, mate.
Yeah, no, even what's his name? Exhibit gave it up.
Yeah, Exhibit. Well, he saw through the fucking cracks in the bloody
didn't he?
Manifold anyway.
Yo, dog.
Yeah, dog. I can see.
Heard you like TV.
Yeah. We gave you this cool custom paint job. Just don't try and drive it, all right?
Yeah, don't drive it in the rain. Don't drive it in the rain.
Do not get it wet.
Oh, Timo has just confirmed that he's Scandinavian. Saab Turbo Rally.
He's on it.
Yep.
Mr. Beauty, who's out there in the YouTube land. He reckons he supervises his job. Well, look, we can all be supervisor's job. How big is the dick in the factory?
Go on then.
Prove it to him. Supervisors love being shown. Let him go in there and tell him how he's doing it wrong and how you can do it better. Go on.
Yeah,
one of my
one of my previous jobs, our workshop manager was quite outspoken about how things ought to be run. I kid you not, our state manager sacked the branch manager and said, righto, then put your money where your mouth is, you got it.
Oh. And
Nice.
now that building is on fire.
Yeah, I've never again seen a guy so fucking nervous.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Sentry. Good luck with your shoulder.
Oh, yes. Yeah, rest and relax. She misspoke when she typed out to me what she did. She meant to say, I think, fell over the dog's bed. And
I had a feel in the shower.
Yeah. But she's done the old shoulder barge into the door frame. Like, boom, fucking take that, son. But instead of writing fell over the dog's bed, she went fucking over the dog's bed. And I thought, well, you should be fucking on it. Either on a bed or a kitchen table, fucking over the dog's bed. Probably, well, you deserve to get hurt. You're gonna risk it like that.
Yeah, Chris reckons his supervisor comes with him with all of his problems anyway.
Jacob, he reckons install a gas appliance and he'll let us know how it goes. That was 1 day ago. Still haven't heard. So I believe
so they got really well or really badly.
Yeah. There was an anomaly on the SpaceX launch today.
Yeah.
I think you connected it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spot, the part that's meant to carry astronauts, that's the bit that blew up. If we find out that you installed an air conditioner on that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Steve,
270 arsons a year in Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
Yeah.
Steve reckons a frontal lobotomy, and he has a patients list. There you go.
I think most of us do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have had some instruction in frontal lobotomizing people.
Oh,
Performing lobotomy. Yeah. I watched Ratchet.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I've seen electroconvulsive therapy. I think we can nail this together. I know where the electrode should go, I think.
Yeah.
Well, roughly.
Roughly. I got a
where
basic
the ice
idea.
goes.
Not going to hurt you, is it?
Yeah, well, that's right. We've got plenty of people to test until we get it right.
Yeah.
Just like the ECT people do.
Yeah, whoa then.
I remember talking to the psychiatrist. Russell Finlay was his name. So if he's your psychiatrist, get a new one.
Yeah.
Because I was talking to him about ECTs, and he goes, because I said, because I expected what you'd see on movies, the wet sponge and blah, 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 and the person's.
Well, that's execution.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said. Like, well, I don't want to keep doing this if that's not what we're doing. I thought I was meant to help you cover up a crime.
Yeah.
But now they put them to sleep with their local, and then they use a little plunger on the side to put a mouth guard in. Cat. And then they use the electrodes on their head to administer a brain reaction or a simulated convulsional fit, if you would, in the brain. But back in the early days, it was literally just strap an electrode to their head and plug it into the light socket and see how well you went. And so, I got the bait. I think I know roughly where it should be going. So I'm happy to be part of this. Tag me in, coach. I'm ready. I love this one from Cray. Such fucking nothing. Cray, a school crossing supervisor.
Yeah.
It works.
Tell you what. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems achievable.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Cattle prod in the ass does work just as well.
Yeah.
That's a callback joke too, actually.
Cattle prod to the eyeball.
That will do it as well.
Go straight through the brain.
Yeah.
That one's Squirrel, Anthony. Squirrel turned 12 earlier this week.
Cattle prod the kids and they're walking across the crossing.
Yes.
Oh,
get them the other side
now
of the road
you're
quick
talking.
enough.
Now you're talking.
That's why occasionally I like to put in my Mr. Whippy or the soundtrack of Mr. Whippy. I just whack it in my car and turn up all the bass and tweeters and shit as I drive with my windows down as it passes the schools and stuff. You should see how fast those little fuckers run.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good way to kill an afternoon and kids.
I had no idea Greensleeves was heavy on the bass.
Happy birthday. Anthony says happy birthday, Squirrel. And it's Pickle's birthday next week.
On Monday.
I was just trying to picture what that would actually sound like.
Well, we would have, Alan, but times have moved on.
Yeah.
Team O'Neill got 128 amp shock at his old work. That would do you in.
Yeah, no. I bet you he's never done that again on purpose.
He's very fortunate to have had the bloody chance.
Yes.
He has tried to get others to do it, but
128 amps.
Rob Starr, he reckons taking a Starman's head off with a sniper rifle.
No, it's Starmer, Keir Starmer, the new Prime Minister in England.
Yep. Oh, there's only one way to find out, Rob. Put your money where your mouth is, son.
Exactly. Either shit or get off the pot.
Cheech reckons the Roadworks guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's a comedy show.
Oh, yeah. Comedy. Good one, Robster.
Yeah. Disclaimer at the beginning.
Yeah.
And really, the only thing that can protect the Prime Minister against a man with a gun is the Prime Minister with a gun.
Imagine an elbow with a handgun.
Oh, fucking hell. I would pay to watch him. I would. Because I always make fun of Albert Albanese. Anyone that knows South Park, he reminds me, I can't remember the kid, Scott, I think his name was in South Park, has a lisp. So every time I see Albert Albanese online, I go, my name's Albert Albanese, I have diabetes. Because it reminds me of him. So every time he gets committed, shut up, I'm Albert Albanese, and I have diabetes. I don't think anyone else will get that joke, but to me, it's funny. Cheech reckons the guy.
I can't watch. By the way, I can't watch Albanese on the TV without. I don't know if you follow him, Danger Dan on YouTube.
Oh, no, I can't say that.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
Yeah,
he's nearly as funny as us, for God's sake.
Yeah, so I watch Albert on the TV, and I'm just yelling at Peter Dutton! Peter Dutton! Peter Dutton!
And I have diabetes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, Cheech reckons the Roadworks guy letting on his shovel or the traffic guy.
I do have a traffic controller's ticket, and it's not the hardest job in the world, but it's not the easiest either.
I couldn't stand there for that long without getting bored and going, fuck it, I'm letting a few people in.
Yeah, and that'll be your last day.
Yeah, and so it'll be theirs too, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard Clyde from the CRB
Oh.
from Cole Elliott. I know how this goes.
Oh, there you go. Probing times at 130 amps.
Oh, fuck that.
Apprentice. Oh.
Did you hit the with it? Because that's taking hazing to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Hold on to these light globes for us, Terrence. Ballerina reckons tracking pedos with a 300 Savage. Oh, wait. We know where they are. It's called Congress. No, it's called your Congress.
Yes.
It's called the US Congress. Other Congresses, they don't have that problem.
We don't even have a Congress. We've got Parliament.
Exactly. And they have pedos there, but
Yeah. And they're not the only pedos. No.
there he is.
Oh, 300
You know,
Savage is
joke.
pretty decent choice.
There you go. Diabetes. Tell me I got me joke. I like that.
Yeah.
Mother Dawn reckons being a mother.
Mhm.
I hate to break it to
I
you.
like that
I
answer.
believe she's actually done that.
Yeah. You know you're not allowed to feed them bourbon when they're kids, right?
Since when?
I'm having trouble getting my little one to sleep. Just give them a little bit of bourbon. Well, I don't know. How much is a little?
Yeah.
No one fucking clarified that.
Shot
Needless
glass.
to say. Yeah, well,
That's little.
yeah, but that doesn't do it to me. Like, I feel like, it's a
Yeah,
one-
but
got a
you're
tolerance.
semi-developed as a human body.
Yeah. Well,
So it
Yeah.
affects you less. When they're little, you've got to use little glasses.
look,
You know,
needless to
so
say,
like that much, bourbon and that much Coke. Okay for a kid, and they love it because it's sweet.
yeah, it's the bubbles. They like the bubbles on the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, they love the bubbles on their nose.
I like bubbles on my nose too, but that's why I'm not allowed back at that birthday party. Queen Bee reckons win a gymnastics gold at the Olympics. Can't be that hard.
Yeah.
Do a
Yeah.
little rumble tumble. Done that before. I've used the trampoline as a kid.
Yeah. And Rowdy can show us the tumbling part.
Yeah.
The tumble down the stairs.
Yeah.
I've once had to run from cops holding a fucking VCR and a TV under each arm. I reckon I could do hurdles pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go.
Or discus at least. Mikey, he reckons Anne Hathaway's masseuse. Hey. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Tell you what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
yeah.
it's doable.
Probably do that.
Yeah.
Practice use that.
The Tones reckons astronaut. Can't be that hard. You only have to sit in the capsule. Oh, the astronaut's starting the fucking rocket, is he? He knows what he's doing. He just has to sit there.
Yeah, we did watch a really good series about
Astronaut
have
training.
got what it takes, NASA,
Mm.
and it doesn't look that easy, to be honest.
No, it's pretty easy. They just do that to stop people wanting to become astronauts.
Ah, is that what it is?
It's big government.
Yes.
Mate. It's big astronauts.
Ah,
It's the big astronaut corporation just trying to keep us regular folk from going to space.
is that why I couldn't join the SAS directly?
Yeah. No, it's that's corporate SAS. That's big SAS
Yeah.
just keeping you out of the
Big SAS, yeah,
Yeah.
keeping the little man down.
Get a little bit down. But let's face facts. What do the astronaut do? Occasionally go, yeah, ready for launch. That's all they need to say. The rest of it, other people do that bit for them. It's not like they go, okay, just going to turn it over and see how we go. Just priming the clutch. Just waiting for the.
Surely you could do it more Australian and do it Mad Max and go, kick her in the guts, Barry.
You're in the guts, Harry. Just waiting for the glow
I'm
plugs to
just
go out.
imagining. I'm just imagining the captain as an astronaut with
No.
like his driving simulation.
No,
with the guy leaning through the window.
I was thinking,
Could you
the
get out of
captain as an astronaut more like he's helicopter piloting, going, well, what button? What is the fucking parachute button?
Do you know what? I kind of feel like astronaut's going to be easier than helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, think
Fuck
about
yeah.
it. They don't have to do anything. The fucking spaceship takes them up there. They just have to fuck around and do some walking for a bit. And then the spaceship takes them home.
Mhm.
right? Otherwise, what's the team of fuckheads all doing in control? Fucking just watching. You can go outside and watch, mate. You don't have to stay inside on a computer. No, fucking lift your
Well,
game.
you may be slightly underestimating this, Captain.
No, I think I'm on a win here, actually. You know what? Fuck you, astronauts, for thinking you're top shit. Help me. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? Burn up on re-entry? That's about all you got going for you, all right? Shut up.
Yeah, it's been done.
It's been
Poo in a
done.
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
why don't you
over
get out and
zero
push?
gravity. Oh, see, NCR.
See, NCR, we better get going on this ourselves.
Fuck yeah.
Scotty reckons no comment. Okay.
Lisa in Hawaii.
Lisa away. There she is. You know what that means.
Yep, it's got to be said.
It's got to be said. Lisa, you dirty goat fucker. Love it.
Aloha.
Go.
Hello,
Kimatron reckons a knee replacement. She's watched enough of them. Surgeons watch YouTube all the time. It's fucking true.
They do.
Yeah. That's how old mate remembered where to put a needle in my leg. He watched YouTube beforehand.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go. There, Rob's just going in. Well, there you go. That is £1 in the bag.
Rob to send us £2 as if he doesn't send us enough bloody money already.
Oh, he likes doing it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He is the resident nutjob.
And we appreciate it. Thank you,
Sure
Robster.
do.
Very much so. All right, there's one done. Why don't we quickly run off to do another song, which goes for about 6 minutes and 39 seconds to be precise. This, the dual song that you're about to hear, well, it's two songs, one after the other. Two of the greatest Australian comedians of all time, very much the influences that I draw from when it comes to my form of humor and insults and stuff like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Elliott, then followed by Mr. Rodney Road. We'll be back just after this. Don't go too far.
I started thinking about how I feel about me. This is a song about my creation. Well, I started out on the starting blocks with a billion other spurs. I swam like Kieran Perkins through all those twists and turns. I banged my head in that little egg, and the result is what you see. Mum thought she just had gutsache, but they sent her home with me. So I guess it was a long shot that I got born at all. God didn't make me handsome, man, he didn't make me tall. But the fact that I got here at all is a blessing, not a curse. And I'm satisfied how I turned out. I mean, it could have been much worse. Of course, I wish my dick was bigger. It'd be a source of pride. But 3 inches is 3 inches. Not long, we're talking wide. They say it's not the size that counts. They say that it's technique. Just ask the wife. She went off last night, nearly dropped a TV week. But I'm making the best of what I got. How long as I got some of it, mate, I don't need the lot. Well, life is what you make it. You gotta give it your best shot. And I'm making the best of what I got. Because I wish my dick was bigger. There I go again. Well, I'd probably rate a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, just a little bit longer. Could you imagine that? Oh, talk about urinate. You're a 10 if you soften back. Anthropology books will tell you that Negroes have the edge on dongs. So I rang up Magic Johnson to see how I could get mine along. He said, what we do is tie a brick on the end and jog around the track. Well, it half worked. It didn't get longer, but it's definitely turning black. But I'm how long as I got some of it, I don't need the lot. Well, life is what you make. I wonder why no one ever records my song. Of course, I wish my dick was bigger. Did I mention that? Oh, nothing too outrageous, just somewhere to hang me hat. Well, I pray each night for a miracle. Oh, I don't think that's a sin, but it'd be nice to hear, gee, that's big dear, instead of, is it in? Of course, I wish my dick was bigger. Hey, didn't I just say that? One that requires both my hands so I won't sprain me back. One I ain't even embarrassed by when I go to the men's. Because if I use 4 fingers now, I'd piss on 3 of them. Shut up, I'm not finished. Of course I wish my dick was bigger. Did I say that before? Well, I only want 4 inches off the floor. I could see myself in the men's room just standing in that line. Yeah, they'd be shaking theirs, and Jesus, I'd be kicking mine.
Question 2.
There you go. A bit of Rodney Roode and a bit of Cole Elliott for you. Ah, God love them. 2 of the greatest Australian comedians. Anywho, moving right along. Fast game's a good game. As I asked the question number 2, here we go. This is for some points, like question number 1 was, but slightly different. Question number 2, what shouldn't you bring to a barbecue?
Nothing.
That was Ness, which means
But Desmond,
she's done it. She's brought it home 2 for 22 with an extra $1 million on top.
Excellent. And I've done homework. I've brought my show and tell with me for this one because
going for the practice.
what shouldn't you bring to a barbecue? You shouldn't bring parking next fantasy date. That's right. Lady Gaga in her meat dress, because you know it's going to happen.
That's not a fantasy booking. That's just she's got it for him. She's got it hard for him.
Yeah.
Tried to poke his face and everything back in the day.
Oh God, cook that, mate.
Yeah.
You'd eat
Rub
it
some
real
salt on
good.
that, mate. Yeah. Special sauce for her. Yeah.
Not a lot of chewing, but plenty of liquor.
Yeah. Very finger licking good.
Fingers. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. And because it's a playback on another joke, which means that it's a callback, that's fucking. You would have won this down the range anyway. So
He's a legend.
this is the first time in 15 years he's ever mentioned him, but nonetheless, any opportunity. Yeah.
Well, that's right. There was the opportunity came up. I've been waiting.
15 years have been sitting on this answer.
Yeah, years. So thank you, Lisa, for giving me the opportunity to bring up the wonderful Daryl Beatty.
Yeah, she opened the Daryl door and he just went straight through it, didn't he?
Straight through it. Like a fucking exit missile.
That light's pissing me off too, don't worry.
Good night, Lemon.
Good night, Lemon. Or good morning, nonetheless.
Well, we got a lot of insomniacs in the chat, haven't we?
Oh, do we? What? Ryan reckons vegetarian sausages. Get out.
100% with you there.
Yeah. Just get out. Just fucking go. Take your mediocre.
Sorry, you can't come in.
Yeah, fuck right off.
We don't serve your type here.
Yeah. Don't go outside and get caught up with 2 pieces of loose string and come in as a frayed knot. I will fuck you up if you do that.
No.
A horse walked into a bar and the bartender said, "Why the long face?" And the horse went, "I think my crippling alcoholism's destroying my family."
Dog walks into a bar and walks up to the barman and goes, "Just a pot, thanks, mate." And the barman goes, "Fuck me, a talking dog."
I like it. The midget walks into a bar and slips on a piece of shit that's on the ground. Falls straight over, hits his head, gets up and shakes himself off and sits at the bar. And as he's sitting at the bar, this big muscly fuck comes walking through the door and slips on the same piece of shit, hits his head. The midget turns around and goes, "Ha, I just did that." So the muscle guy just kicked the fuck out of him.
This baby seal walks into a club.
Boom. Luke reckons a barbecue. Don't bring a barbecue to a barbecue.
I think that's a very good call. The more I read that answer, the more I like it.
Yeah.
And if you bring a if you put fucking pineapple in your potato salad, I will stab someone.
What the fuck's a potato salad?
Salad.
Oh no, but this
Made out of
it's mostly potato.
Oh,
It's potato and mayonnaise and maybe some shallots if you're lucky.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Vegan bacon.
Well, Google
Radius Hattis reckons don't bring his vegan cousin. Fuck no.
it. Don't bring any vegan.
They'll be out too busy fucking trying to out CrossFit someone.
Unless you need a fucking pinata.
Mm.
What you want vegan on a spit?
Yeah, they're not going to fight back, are they?
Too weak.
Well, one of their vegan activists has probably just been murdered in Ukraine. I think
Oh,
it's all
good.
that. Yeah.
Caddyshack reckons Melissa Caddick. I don't
Caddick.
know who that is. Who's that?
Isn't
She's
that her
from Two
real
Girls.
name?
Is she from Two Girls, One Cup?
No, I think she's a politician.
I
I
don't
don't know,
know.
maybe I should Google.
I don't know this water.
Either way, she's not coming.
No,
Oh, how do you know?
she's not wanted.
Jacob reckons Dharma's secret barbecue sauce. Oh, come on. Man. Makes it tolerable. Ones if the meat's really undercooked.
She's the Melissa Caddick was the woman who went missing from her $23 million Ponzi scheme. And all that was washed up on the beach was a foot.
Oh,
Oh,
That's
it's all
what
making sense now.
it is, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all making sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Wizards put, I'm guessing this is, you don't make friends with, yeah, it is, yeah. Don't
Correct.
make friends with salad.
100%.
Make friends with salad. Mr. Beauty reckons a full stomach. Fuck no.
Agreed. Yep.
You want to
Yep.
starve yourself for about 6 to 7 hours before the barbecue, if you can.
Yeah. I reckon.
3 or 4 days is good, but 6 hours, 7 hours, if you haven't got time to fast for the 6 days leading up to it.
Enough so your appetite is peaked.
Yeah.
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 Mr. Wizard again reckons a leper. Is that right? Did he say leper?
Yep.
Well, their foot
Lend
might
us a hand.
fall off.
Lend us a hand. I knew about a leper that went to the brothel and fucked a prostitute and said to her, "Don't worry, you can keep the tip."
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to actually grow up next to a leper, and on his birthday, his dad got him a fucking bike for his birthday, and he was riding around the street going, "Look, Dad, no hands."
Yeah.
That was a fucking old joke, but bloody good. Tony
Yeah.
reckons a chef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a good point.
Yep.
And here we go. This answers my question from before. Who the fuck's Des Cook?
Who's this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
All right,
wanker.
thanks. Yeah, thanks. Oh, he must be someone that snuck in because he's a bit fucking
Yeah.
worried about.
Chili or some shit.
Yeah, it must be a chili friend. Oh, well, let's
Yeah.
block this motherfucker. Let's get rid of him out of the fucking.
Yeah, that's right.
No idea who this cunt is, but he can go. This is what this fuckhead wrote, by the way. First off, he used a Kevin Bloody Wilson reference, which, by the way, was an old military reference before it was Kevin's. See you later, Beauty. Beauty's boss must have arrived. All these clickbait and bullshit posts get the same treatment from me. I don't open the clickbait. I report the channel. I block the arsehole time waster. Everyone should do the same to the arsehole. It's just easy for them to post up a full story as it is for a quarter of one. Oh, I know who this fuckhead is. He was bitching a few months ago because I used one of his mate from Kansas City auditor or fucking auditing Kansas City or suck Kansas City cock. I can't remember his full name. He put up a thing about him getting arrested. Like he put up his video of him getting arrested by the police. Go figure. Frauditors have that fucking thing. Seems to happen to them a fair bit.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the video, he was trying to say how the police, despite the fact that he didn't identify himself at the jail, just let him go. Like, oh, sorry for the fucking mishap. You're just free to go because that's how jail staff work. We don't need to identify you. This was obviously all our fucking fault. So they released him back out into the wild, allegedly. there's no footage of that happening apart from the police officer dropping him back off where they found him and throwing his fucking bag of shit on the ground, going, there you go, fuck off, and then driving away. And he's saying to camera, I fucking showed them. Oh, no fucking charges were ever fucking filed against me. Oh, how fucking great I am. And they have promised that they're going to fucking pay me out, because that's what police do. They don't even worry about taking you to court. They just immediately say they'll pay you out without any too much of an issue. So that's where this Des guy is, because I didn't show that part of the video. And I said, why would I show a part that can't be fucking, I'm not going to show him just talking to camera, telling everyone how fucking great he is, because there's no way to verify what happened. I showed the video what happened. That's how I fucking do the videos. There's the video evidence. I don't listen to the bullshit that comes after it. He could have said that he got fucking launched into space and we would just have to take his word for it. Fuck off, you dumb cunt. You know what, Des? Suck my fucking dick, bro. Anyway.
And Des has just stated in here how he blocks all these assholes, blah, blah, blah. Everyone should do the same.
Yeah.
But he's actually clicked on the clickbait, which isn't clickbait.
And taken the time to give us a
An answer.
3-paragraph answer.
And, and a talking point. So fuck off, Des. Just get fucked.
Hope you're
What's
watching,
my
Des.
shit, Des?
Yeah. Hey, Des, you know your mum, this is what I did. Well, I was going to fuck her, I was, right? But the line was fucking like a lot. And she was like, do you know my son,
Bigger than Bonnie Blues.
Yeah.
Lionel can't.
And she was like leaning over her shoulder, like, hey, do you know my son, Des? He's a fucking idiot. I think she was talking to me. I'm not sure. I wasn't the only one in attendance. So, fuck you, Des. Suck a fat one. Now I know your fucking real name, by the way, Des. It's on you, Sunshine. You're the one that fucked up pretty good here. Anyway, Craig reckons 0 alcoholic beer or Des's cock. Or Des Cook. Yeah.
As above.
Yeah. IV reckons a vegan teacher. We're going right out on that one. Teacher involved.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Robster reckons his neighbour's annoying kids. Noisy little cunts. Yeah. Fuck them. Is one of the kids fucking Des?
Maybe.
No, I don't think Des is just noisy. Des is just a cunt.
Just a cunt. Celestial reckons a cock and balls wine decanter.
Ugh.
Sounds classy.
Wow.
Sounds too classy for a backyard barbecue.
Very much so.
Door barbecue, maybe.
Stinger's in the house, by the way.
Hey, welcome.
I
didn't say hello to us, don't worry about it.
A pig on a leash, ready for the on-site slaughter.
Yeah.
You can't
That sounds like a certain part of the world, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind the concept too much, really.
No. Is what it is.
Yeah. You can get Robster's neighbour's kids around.
Yeah, and slaughter them on site.
Ballerina. Say again, sorry.
I said that out loud, didn't I? Whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops-a-doodle. Ballerina reckons the host's dog ready to go on the grill and a potato salad.
Again.
Yeah, better not be
potato salad, that's the second time I've heard that phrase in my life. Both of them tonight.
You know it's not.
I've heard of it.
You know I had an obsession with potato salad last year.
Yeah, you did.
Mark reckons any of that vegetarian meat substitute.
Yeah.
I reckon that's just so breaking the rules. If you're a vegetarian, if you're a vegan, why do you want something that allegedly tastes like alleged meat? No. It's our domain.
Yeah, someone did mention, it might have been Alan, I can't quite recall. Did have vegetarians around, and there is a big difference between vegetarians and vegans.
Yeah.
I'd have a vegetarian at a barbecue because you ring them up, say, I've got a barbecue happening, and they'll go, you mind if I bring my own food and I'll have that? And you go, yeah, fucking cool.
Yeah.
If you ring up a vegan and go, we're having a barbecue, They fucking stalk you for the rest of your life,
Yep. Yeah, I can't fucking stand them.
telling you how fucking evil you are for murdering animals and slaughtering blood mouth.
Yeah.
Fuck, cunt. So yeah,
exactly.
vegetarians generally pretty cool.
Yeah,
But
vegans. Not.
yeah, vegans fuck sticks.
Yep.
And that one who got killed by the Russians in the Ukraine.
Send them over.
Eh,
Well,
send
one of
them
them
over.
can't leave Western Australia, but the rest of them.
Yeah, Tash.
Yeah. P. Barnes, the second reckons a
Someone just said in
T-Rex.
the- Oh, yeah, I like that T-Rex. They'll eat all the meat.
Yeah.
Harry's just no. Pete Barnes said he's seen vegetarian beef in Walmart. I have got one of our big chain supermarkets advertising to me that I can get extra bonus points if I buy fucking plant-based frozen fish. Is that fish with a Y? I don't know. Like
Oh.
what? No. No.
Plant-based fish would be seaweed.
Yeah.
Krill.
That
Cat. What are we up to? Karen reckons a vegan again.
ancestors.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mike reckons uncontrollable flatulence.
Leave that at home.
Yeah.
I really like that answer. That's one. That's a real nightcap answer, isn't it?
That is a brilliant nightcap answer right there.
Yeah.
Beck reckons a saltwater crocodile. Fresh waters are okay, just don't hit the salt ones. Yeah, salt ones are a bit harder to control.
Yeah.
That's going to sting worse than Steve Irwin's chest when we're finished with it. I was testing that one out. I wrote that the other day. I went, I wonder if that can be used in a video. And I just tested it then and I got a laugh. So, you know what? It's made it to the video.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Get it. Yeah, get on it. Yeah.
I did a count the other day, 25 books that I've written so far.
Oh, God.
25 fucking books. Century reckons a constant need to criticize the person cooking it.
Fucking oath. Leave that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't forget to
If you're going to criticize it, just take the tongs and take over.
Yeah. Don't forget to click. Got to click those tongs too, otherwise barbecue catches on fire.
Yeah.
Kematron reckons a vegetarian. A bit of a change there.
Oh.
Normally it's a vegan, but yeah, no veggies.
Yeah, I was going to. Isn't Wolf Queen a vegetarian, or is that over?
She is, but she's gone. I'm really missing meat. I'm like, get into it. Animals are stupid. We're meant to eat them.
Yeah, if we weren't meant to eat animals, they'd be smart enough to fucking invent body armor.
Yeah, that's right. There's a reason we don't go out eating tiger because they're fucking really hard to catch. They put up a bit of a fight, right?
Yeah.
Damn
Do
right.
you know what I like about hippos? Hippos are herbivores, right? But they are still one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. And they only eat you. They fucking hate you. I've never related to an animal more than the hippo. Like, just hates you. So I'm going to fucking bite you because fuck you.
Oh, they kill more than the big five, other big five combined.
Yeah. And they don't do it because they're going to eat
because
it.
they're constantly grumpy.
Yeah.
Worse than me.
Yeah, so I can relate. Like,
see you, Robster.
Unless you got big giant white balls, then you're fucked. Don't let the fucking hippos near you. They come in groups of 4 and they try and fucking bite you.
Yeah.
Hey, Robster. Finishing up question number 1. Mirror the point. Finishing up question 2, which will finish up question time. With Simo. Simo reckons a fire extinguisher. Bam.
Yeah.
There's a bit of political debate getting in the chat there. My gosh, off she goes.
Oh, look at that.
That's why we don't go too fucking serious with lefts and rights and ups and downs.
We'll be right. Everyone stay safe. Be nice.
That's it. We're all here to have fun. Have a good time doing it. On that note, I'm Blue once again. That brings us to the end of another great time. Yay!
Woo!
We say time, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. She's all over. Pack it up. Oh, don't. I don't care. I've had fun. Have you had fun?
Yeah, I've had fun.
Yay! Yay for fun and stuff.
Yeah, how many
We're
likes
all
have we got? Oh, we're up to 30 likes.
Oh, that's good. That'll do.
Plus.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, 32. That'll do.
Yay!
Maybe
Another
happy.
10 and we could have the meaning of the universe, life, and everything.
Yeah. No, get on it, folks. Go and quick create an alt and come in and 10 of you click like it.
Yeah.
Go and tell Des that we're on live.
Yeah. Tell Des now that he knows what my name and that is. Don't be a stranger. He can fucking
Yeah.
he can come and debate me on the show anytime he wants. He can debate all of us on the show anytime he wants. Open invitation. And that goes to all frauditors and subtards. You are more than welcome at any time to come on this show and tell us exactly why we'll dedicate a whole fucking show to it, mate. We got no
Oh,
you come on
God,
the
yeah,
show
we'll
and
do
tell
a
us what-
live.
Yeah. Spread the words amongst, well, I was going to say your friends, but you haven't got any. But, spread the word amongst the community. You tell all your frauditor buddies, all of your frauditor pals, and all of your frauditor mates that they can come here on this show anytime they want, and we will debate what they claim is their God-given rights.
Fair warning. Sentry might call you a cocksucker.
That's a good guess.
Yeah.
Well, you may or may not be called a cunt on multiple occasions, but that it's just how it's going to work. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, on the far side of the studio, he's of course a lot of rock and roll. That is the king of all that is metal and one of 3 Hall of Famers. It's of course Hacking Neck.
Thank you, Captain. Good evening, nation. Hope you'll have a really good week.
I'm going to give it a good go. Did you say wank? Because I'll give that a go. Is that what we're doing?
Both.
Okay, well, count me in. I'm done.
Yep.
I'm in.
Wank for a week.
He's in the swamp
Yeah.
of sorrows. Yeah, he will.
Oh, yeah.
And right there in the center part of the studio, looking less blue than me, she's of course the regal lady that represents the Udall and Crochet division. It's the fiery redhead herself, now in HD. It's Secret Agent S.
That's me. Have a great week, everyone.
Yay! Big thank you literally to each and every one of you.
Florida Jim turned up.
Oh,
Okay, Florida Jim.
All
Florida
right.
Jim's here. Now we're all doing the runner. Big thank you
Oh,
literally
we
to each
don't
and every one
P. Barnes thinks we don't exist. Thanks,
Oh.
Captain. All good.
Big thank you literally to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours. Don't forget that we will be back again next Friday here on the show. Wonderful videos coming out throughout the course of this week as well. More sovereign citizens, more frauditors, more Karens, more DUIs. The list continues. And if you haven't watched it already, go back and watch last Saturday's live stream of Parking and I breaking down the fucking stupid video.
The sovereignty of the fucking left-footed dumb cunts. I mean, I can't remember
That's the
what
one.
it's called. The Royal Registry de Jure.
The joie, that is it.
The Jure.
I like it. Well, I did. All right. That's it. On that note, we're going to leave you with the wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply you have been the Nightcap Nation. I've been your captain. And until next Friday, the Nightcap. It's a lot better then.
Shocking in the studio.
Good night to everyone but Des. Fuck you, Des. Bye.